Foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect. All right, the brother Aina.
The brother Zabak from GMS Dallas Camp, GMS Fight for Salvation.
God. And we're just going to do a quick hit, man. You know, we got the, camp, Tuesday camp going. We're just going to do a quick hit, man. Y'all brothers see the title. You know what I'm saying? We're going to hop straight into it, man, because ultimately, we take joy in knowing that this devil, his rulership is just temporary, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it talks about in 2 Maccabees, the 7th chapter, you know, when those sons were getting tortured, you know, and put to death in horrific ways, they still knew that Esau, your heritage is going to be worms. It's going to pass. It's going to go to pass. It's going to pass and come to naught, man. Okay? And his whole rulership is temporary and it's on the way out the door. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and start with that Job.
This is Job chapter 20 and verse 4. It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Yep, and it also holds Daniel 4 and 32. Okay, I'm sorry, Daniel 4 and 17. Daniel 4 and 17. But it says, the triumphing of the wicked is but for a moment. You see? So that's the big thing that people don't consider. Okay? The triumphing of this man's kingdom, Esau, Edom's kingdom, yo, bro, this is temporary, man. This is not a forever thing. As much as Esau wishes that it could be, it's not. Read that one more time, bro.
Job 20 and 4. It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment?
You see that? So this is just something that's always been the case. The triumphing of the wicked, the triumphing of Esau, Edom over the Israelites is but for a moment. Go ahead.
Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds.
Yeah, his excellency, talking about Esau's rulership. You know, he got all of these different things like, you know, GPS. He got satellites in the sky that he launched up there. You know, he got various different things to where you would think like, okay, like then this dude got tanks. You know, he got missiles. He got, you know, submarines. He got all these different type of weapons. He got all this technology, AI, all this stuff, right? Read that part again.
It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
You see that? So, also hold, what is that? Luke chapter 14 and 11. Luke 14 and 11, man. Because basically, all of this, you know, excellency that Esau has, like, you know, people bask in going to, like, you know, Paris. You know, they want to go to France. They want to see Paris. They want to see the Eiffel Tower. They want to go to London. They want to go to New York and see the Statue of Liberty.
Right.
Like, there's literally people on this earth right now that they don't have the ability to travel because whatever country they're from, you know, like they can't afford it. And their dream is to go to New York.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just to see like what it's like to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like that's how much people idolize this man's system, right? Now let's get that real quick, man, because this has caused Esau to be very proud. Go ahead.
Luke 14 and 11. It says, for whosoever exalteth himself shall be abased.
Yeah, that's the thing. Esau has exalted himself in the earth. He thinks that he's completely invincible, man. Okay, because why? He has, you know, a little period of time where he's been loose, like the scriptures say in Revelation. A little season, right? Let me see. I want to make sure. Okay, he's on that side of the street. I couldn't see it. Okay, I'll make sure. You know what I mean? But anyway, read that again, Bible.
Luke 14 and 11 says, for whosoever exalteth himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted.
Hey, we see that all the time, man. You see with these different, you know, World Star videos, you see people, it was one video somebody posted in the chat this chick, she was egging her boyfriend's car or some shit like that. It was two women, and they was egging this car. I guess it was egging they, egging the boyfriend's car, some dumb shit, right? They was egging the car, and then they had their car, the two women that was throwing the eggs at this dude's car, at his house, that's throwing the eggs at his car. Then, after they ran out of the eggs, and they ran to the car, right? And then they skirted off, right? Yeah. And then as they were skirting off, it was a random, they came to an intersection, yeah. And it was a random, probably a Nissan Altima or something, just smacked the fuck out of their car. I'm talking about instant judgment, bro.
God.
You know what I'm saying?
God.
Instant judgment.
Instant judgment.
You see, and we're gonna start seeing that more and more.
That's right.
You see? Now, that's an example of a small example of a wicked individual that unfortunately we gotta claim, yeah, she's an Israelite, she's an embarrassment to our nation. Just that particular example I'm referencing.
Right.
All right, but how much more Esau? Okay? Esau is the mother of harlots, man. The virgin daughter of Babylon, they take that with pride, saying that, hey, look, we ain't never been touched.
Right.
Nobody can mess with our navy or our technology, our weapons. You see, so when the Lord does bring them down, it's going to be so much sweeter. You see, was that the end of that? Verse 11, right? And then he that humbleth himself shall be exalted, man. So that's the thing. We are coming into the times where the Lord is going to raise up the Lord's going to raise up the elect. He's going to raise up those men that were paying attention to what's going on in prophecy. You know what I mean? Sirach 39. They're the ones that's paying attention to what the message that the Lord wants to be put out in the earth. Okay, and that's going to yield treasures in heaven, man. Okay, you got it, Doc.
This is Isaiah 14 and 11, 14 and 22. So it says, "For I will raise up against them, saith Yahweh of hosts, and to cut off from Babylon the name, and cut off from Babylon the name, and remnant and son." It says,
you start up because I really wanted to get. I know we're going to the scripture that we started off in Job 20. We didn't get that yet, so I kind of wanted to save that.
All right,
and I wanted to finish that Job 20, and then we'll go to the Ezekiel. I'm sorry, go to the Isaiah 14.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, back in Job chapter 20 and verse 5. It says that I start back at 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reaches unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
You see that? Though his what?
Though his excellency mount up to the heavens.
Though his excellency mount up to the heavens. Meaning this dude can go up in space and have dinner in space. This dude can, hop on a jet and fly across the world in a couple hours. Right? He got all of this technology, all this information, all of these weapons, right? Because he has the fatness of the earth. That's the blessing that he's been given here on this side. But that's all temporary, man. Okay? Because it says Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So all the stuff that he has right now, right, is going to be so much anguish when he sees, damn, I'm losing all of this in 1 hour, like you said. 1 hour shall their judgment come, right? So read the second half of that verse.
It says, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. The only thing that perpetuates your lineage and your vibration in the earth is your seed, your offspring, your children, particularly your sons, right? But when you take a number 2, that ain't leaving no lineage.
Right.
That's just excrement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just excess, you know, purging out the draft, as they say, a byproduct of you being alive. And eventually it goes back, it turns into dirt, right? So that's how Esau going to be. He's going to be his lineage in the earth, all the Edomites on the earth, eventually their souls are going to be extracted from their bodies, okay? And their bodies are just going to be decomposed and turned back into dirt. And that's it. That's going to be the end of Esau's lineage, man. And that's the thing. That's what Esau wants to do to us, but you know he can't, because if he did, you know, he wouldn't have no, like, you know, basically Esau is like, okay, well, now we need the Israelites to work for us. We need the working class. You know what I mean? That's why Esau he don't just go and just destroy. Now he did make examples of certain groups of Israelites. You know what I mean? And when Esau first got over here, yeah, he was like basically like, look, I'm here to divide and conquer. You know what I'm saying? He would, you know, kill the leadership of these different native tribes, right? When he came over here, he would kill them off, and then a lot of the work was done through illnesses as well, right? Sicknesses and diseases that were spread, right? And that was the Lord pretty much systematically breaking down the infrastructure that the so-called Native Americans and the Latinos had over here in North and South America, so that Esau could get his little time to rule. But now it's switching back now, okay? Because he's had his time. He's had his, like the scripture say in Revelation, you know, 3 days and a half, Revelation 11. You know what I mean? He's had that 350 years, man. You know, power shall be given unto him to continue 40 and 2 months. All right, that time is up now. Now the Lord is bringing the spirit back into the Israelites. Isaiah 44. He's putting that spirit back into us, right? Breathing that breath of life into us now, to where we're able to go into the scriptures, call upon the name, right? Get that understanding that we once had. Like the scripture saying, Peter, though you once knew this, right? So now the Lord is stirring up our pure minds by way of remembrance now. That's the beauty of this truth, right? So let's you finished that in Job, right? You read verse 7 already? Completed it?
No.
Okay. Go ahead and read through verse 7.
It says, yet he shall, Salakia. Job 20:7, it says, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They who have seen him shall say, where is he?
You see that? Those who have seen Edomite, they'll be like, damn, man, I remember them. Remember it used to be Edomites in the earth? Yeah, it used to be Edomites in the earth, man. Now where they at? Well, the answer is they're going to be extinct, okay? That's what's going to be the beauty of this whole thing. The day is going to come where you're not going to be able to say, oh, wow, look at that. That's a breathing Edomite. Nope. They're going to be cut off. And then the earth is going to be peaceful. How you doing? No, they're closed. Yeah. All right. That's it on verse 7, right?
It's a little bit more.
Go ahead and finish the verse.
It says, verse 8, it says, he shall fly away like a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away like a vision of the night.
Yeah. Yo, man, some about the East African chicks, bro. They be bug you out, man.
Yeah.
Bro, look, clearly they closed. Seats are on the table. Man. Parked in the middle of the street to ask that shit. You coming out of there, man. Man.
She wanted to be spoke to.
I mean, I spoke to her.
She wanted to be approached.
Oh, nah. She good. But anyway,
God.
read that again, bro.
God. Verse 8, Job 20:8. He shall fly away like a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away like a vision of the night.
Speak on it.
God, Esau Edom gonna be no more in this place, man. Where it's gonna be, he's gonna be like a bad dream, you know. That we once knew that he existed, but it's gonna be like, but where is he? You know, I heard about this evil man that used to live, but he's no more in the earth, because when the Lord ushers in the kingdom of heaven after 1,000 years, Esau Edom is gonna be burnt up and sent away back into the spirit world, man. There won't be no more Edomites on the earth. No, but during the kingdom, he won't be able to torment like he's tormenting here. He won't be able to to be the left-hand side of the Heavenly Father to judge the Israelites anymore. He's going to be under subjection, and he's going to be the one being judged. You know?
Really? So, if you didn't have any other precepts, we'll go and close out at Isaiah 14.
Okay. This is Isaiah 14 and 22. Well, I'll start at 21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
Yep. All right. This is going into E being eradicated. Once he gets taken out of the equation, that's when he's the root of wickedness in the earth, man. That's when all the problems will start to fade away. Okay, because consequently, in order for Esau to even be taken out of the power seat, Yahushua had to come back, right? So that's going to be, and then I asked for that Daniel 4 and 17, right? Which I'll just quote it, right? It says, this is by the decree of the watchers that the Most High, that the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai ruleth in the kingdom of men and setteth over it whomsoever he will, okay? So the Lord is setting up whoever he wants to be according to his will in power at any particular time, whether it's for a year, a day, 1,000 years, right? So basically, when whoever the Most High puts in power, you can't refute that. You see? You can't refute that, man. Right? So when the Israelites is put in power, they have control and dominion over the earth. There's nothing that any of these other nations are going to be able to do to refute that, because ultimately, the other nations, they had their time. Okay? Now it's coming into the Israelites having their time now. All right? And that's going to be a kingdom of everlasting kingdom of righteousness. It's never going to fade away. It's never going to perish. It's never going to be overthrown. Okay? And the earth is going to be flourishing in that state. Let's finish out on that Isaiah, folks.
Isaiah 14 and 21. To prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Never mind. We're about to wrap up. Wrap up. Yeah.
It says, Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
You see that? You see that? It says, prepare slaughter. Prepare slaughter. Prepare slaughter for who?
Prepare slaughter for his children.
Whose children? When you read up in this chapter, it talks about what nation? Esau. Okay? Go ahead. Why slaughter for the children? Why?
For the iniquity of their fathers.
And when it says children, it ain't only talking about under the age of 12, 18.
Yeah.
Right? We're talking about the descendants.
Yeah.
Right?
Done.
The descendants
Yeah.
of the slave owners, which these coons like to say, did you know that only 2% of white people have slaves? Okay, so what do you think the other 98% was doing? Working under the 2% that had the slaves. If you want to be a Mr. Contrarian, right? Ultimately, all of the individuals that's Edomites in Babylon the Great, or really pretty much any other part of the world, are benefiting off of the labor that their forefathers had, okay, off of them, man. If you were Edomite, you instantaneously guilty, okay? And if you think it's not fair, guess what? Romans, why hast thou made me thus? Let me pull it real quick, you know what I'm saying?
That made me think of the movie Django, where you had the slave owner in Candyland that had all those women on his property. Then you had those slaves that had the guns out in the field that was pretty much inflicting hell on Jake and doing whatever they wanted to with the slaves. You know, the 2% was the head ringleader in the house, in the big house, but the other ones, they were living good too. They just had to work, to make sure the slaves was in order.
That's right.
I
got the precept. Romans 9 and 19. Thou wilt say then unto me, well, because really you start at verse 18. Therefore he hath mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will, he hardeneth, because it made the correlation with Pharaoh and Moses, right? So the Lord has mercy on who he wants, okay? You can't say, oh man, what did Pharaoh do to where, you made him harden his heart? What's so bad about Pharaoh, man? What Pharaoh do? You can't make that argument against the Lord. All right, he's the one that created everything and everyone. Okay, so you can't fathom the ways of the Lord. It says, verse 19, wilt thou then say unto me, why doeth he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will? Nay, but oh man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? You see that? You can't say, oh man, the Most High, he made a mistake when he made me, because I'm a different nation. Right. I should have been an Israelite.
Right.
Nah. Look, the Most High don't make no mistakes, man. Okay? You got main characters, you got side characters. Okay? That's it. You got main characters and you got background characters, man. Okay? The main characters are the Israelites.
Yeah.
We didn't control that. That's the Lord's will. We can't do nothing to, if it was our will over the Lord's will, then we would just instantly just snap into the kingdom.
Right.
But no, it's the Lord's will. We don't want to be here another second, man. Reading this goofy ass air, being around these, you know what I mean? We would just snap into the kingdom. But no, it's the Lord's will. It's not our will. So it's also not Esau's will.
Right.
He just got his little time period to rule right now. But it's coming to an end, man. We'll finish that on Isaiah 14. Finish that on that.
Okay, Con. It says Isaiah 14 and 22. It says, for I will rise up against them, saith Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and the remnant and son and
Who's
nephew.
Babylon? Babylon the Great. Okay, it's America, man. Okay, go ahead.
And son and nephew.
The Lord's going to cut off the remnants. Even the remnant, the remainder, the side, the part that's left on the side going to be cut off. And the nephew. Go ahead.
It says, saith Yahweh, I will also make it a possession for the porcupine and the pools of water, and I will sweep it with the broom of destruction.
Yeah, the besom of destruction. Read it like it says in there.
Con.
The besom of destruction.
Yeah, really fun. Okay, Con. It says, I will also make it a possession for the bittern and the pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction.
Right, which is a broom, like the brother said. But in the King James it said the besom of destruction is going to be swept clean. So all of these skyscrapers that seem indestructible, it's going to be swept clean, man. You know what I mean? When the missiles hit, man. Yeah. When the ICBM thermonuclear missiles hit, this whole place, all this bullshit, is going to be swept clean, man. Okay? And that's the Lord's will. That's Yahweh Bashim Yahshua's will. Okay? And that's what's going to take this place down. Okay? And that's what's going to eradicate this virus in the earth. All right? Which is the seed and the gene of Esau, man. Edom. All right? So that's it, man. I don't got nothing else to say. Did you have anything?
No, that's it.
Okay, so Lord willing, Abaratazah, this was edifying. With that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Dub honors to the apostle, that was a great millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.